What do you know? Men versus women. 5 questions. Let's go. Is the average number of lifetime sexual partners for a 50-year-old man greater or less than 10? So has the average 50-year-old dude had relations with more or less than 10 people? Let's take a look, and the answer is less than. On average, men have 7.2 sexual partners by the time they reach 50. And I can tell you right now, it's the point 2 experience that every guy remembers. All right, let's flip it around and see if you think the average 50-year-old woman has had more or less than 10 sexual partners. Okay, according to a 2019 study, the answer is less than 10. And here's the kicker. Women have had exactly the same number of partners at 7.2. Moving on. Which gender do you think is most likely to have graduated high school? So look back and try to remember which gender were the flunkies in your high school. And the answer is females, at a rate of 89.9% for women and only 84.9% of men graduated. All right, ladies, you got us there. But what happens when we talk about higher education? Who do you think is more likely to have graduated with a 4-year degree? Men or women? All right, let's take a look. And again, the women come out on top with 47% having a degree, while only 37% of men do. I wasn't surprised that women were more likely to have a degree, but the 10% gap seemed kind of wild. So what does this all mean is our final question. Who is more optimistic between men and women? Which gender do you think wakes up and sees a brighter future? Okay, the results I'm going to share come from a 2023 article published in the British Journal of Psychiatry. And it shows that men, yes, men, are generally more optimistic than women. So despite being less educated and actually not even having more sex than women, us guys are still a bunch of Johnny Sunshines. Who knew? I can't wait to see the comments and see what you all think of the results and if they apply to you accurately. To hear more fun facts and figures, please do remember to subscribe. See you tomorrow.